Hello everybody, it's me the Gaming Fox and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, or telling you guys, why you should not buy limiteds in Car Dealership Tycoon in Roblox. So yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first reason why you should not buy limiteds in Car Dealership Tycoon in Roblox is, well, they're way too expensive. And here's what I mean. So for example, here's the Bugatti Bolide. It is a pretty nice looking car. It's a decently rare car, and it is $37.5 million. Here is the Elvian, which is possibly one of the rarest cars in the entire game, and it is $28 million. And it doesn't even really matter, like, what, other limiteds you look at, because they're all going to be, like, a minimum of, like, 6 million. So this Pagani Zonda Cinque, 12 million, McLaren Sabre, 9 million, FXXK, 8.5 million, Apollo Vision 1IE, I think is what it's called, 15 million, they're just all expensive, AMG 1, 15 million, Fenrir Super Sport, 9 million, Terzo Millennio, 12 million, so yeah, they're all incredibly expensive, and that is one reason why you shouldn't buy them, is just because they're so expensive, and you can get better cars for the price, which goes into my second reason. Alrighty guys, so the second reason why you should not buy limiteds in Roblox Car Dealership Tycoon is the performance to price is really bad, for most of them at least. And here's what I mean. So, for example, take possibly my favorite car in the entire game and my favorite limited, possibly, ever, is the CCXR Traverta from Koenigsegg. I absolutely love this car, it's so nice, but even though I'm a huge fan of this car, I can agree that this thing is not a very good deal. So here's what I mean. The problem is with most limiteds costing over $10 million is you just don't get a good price to performance. So, for example, let's take a bit of a cheaper limited here. What would be a good cheaper limited? Let's see, Fenrir Super Sport. You have top speed of 247 miles an hour, handling of 8.5, and then here are the rest of the specs. However, this is $9 million. For $7.5 million, you can get the Bugatti Diva, which isn't a limited, but it has the exact same specs, and it's actually slightly better. Which makes it does not make the limiteds look so good. And you also have a car like this, the Lamborghini Countach. It is also $9 million, but it has almost the same top speed as a car that's $6.5 million. Or if you take one of the really expensive limiteds, like the Lavature Noir, which I believe is the second most expensive limited behind the Bolide, it has a top speed of 265 miles an hour and a handling of 9.4, which is honestly pretty good, but it's $28 million. You could get the Venom F5, which has way better specs, for $10 million, or you could get the SSC Tuatara, which has still better specs, for $9 million. So, or you could even get the Navara, which doesn't have as good of specs, but it's way cheaper. So, basically, what I mean is, the specs or price to performance on limiteds most of the time is really bad. Now let's get on to the third reason, which is honestly kind of an interesting one. Alrighty boys, so the third reason why I don't think you should buy limiteds in Car Dealership Tycoon and Roblox is they don't feel very limited. Now, here's what I mean by this. This sounds incredibly weird because, well, it's a limited, how could it not feel limited? And the thing is it's kind of a double-edged sword. So, Car Dealership Tycoon normally puts a limited out for 1 to 2 weeks, which is really nice of them, because then you can get your limited if you don't have the money right once the update drops, which is honestly really nice of them, and I really do like how they implement, or how they, like, do that with their limiteds, unlike some games that just keep them for, like, 2 days, and if you didn't get them in that time, well, they're never coming back. But the problem is with that as well is it allows pretty much everyone to get that limited. So what I mean is, for example, take the McLaren Sabre right here. Very nice looking car. They did a really good job with it. But it is their newest limited as of me recording this on July 20th, 2022. And I see a minimum of like 4 of these in every server. So basically, for example, go into any car dealership tycoon server, and I guarantee you will see at least one Saber driving around. However, this also does change. The car starts to feel more limited when it starts to get older and older. Like, I literally never see an Alvian, and I barely ever see Bolides, and I have not seen one Apollo Vision 1IE yet. I've seen none of these yet. But yeah, so basically, that is why you should not buy limiteds in Car Dealership Tycoon. But if you have a lot of money and you see a limited and you want to collect it, then just go for it, because limiteds are honestly really cool to bring to shows and stuff. However, if you don't have a lot of money and you're just looking for your next car, do not buy the limited that is available. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you own a limited, no hate at all. I own several limiteds, and I honestly like all of them, but I'm just pointing out why you should not really buy one for performance or anything like that. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video, and bye-bye.